Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after only winning 1 of 3 against the Texas Rangers, Jays now head to Boston for 4 games against the Red Sox. So let's sim the first 3 games and then get into Game 4. For Game 1, Jays win 7-4. For the Jays bats, they score 7 runs on 11 hits, 4 walks, striking 8 times. Stott, Harper, and Santander Fry hit doubles. Varsho, Loperfido hit home runs. Harper, Varsho, Jimenez, Loperfido get the RBIs. Yelich gets a stolen base. And for the pitching, Brian Wu gets his 10th win of the season. Mason Miller gets his 28th save of the season. And as a team, they give up 4 runs and 9 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 9 times. For Game 2, Jays win 9-4. For the Jays bats, they score 9 runs on 13 hits, 6 walks, strike out 7 times. Fry, Loperfido hit doubles. Kasevich hits a triple. Clement hits a home run. Clement, Butler, Fry, Moreno, Loperfido, and Kasevich gets the RBIs. For the pitching, Matt Strom gets his 3rd win of the season. And as a team, they give up 4 runs on 10 hits, 0 walks, and strike out 9. For Game 3, Jays lose 3-2. For the Jays bats, they score 2 runs on 6 hits, 5 walks, strike out 7 times. Santander and Moreno hit doubles. Richmond hits a home run. Butler and Richmond get the RBIs. For the pitching, Mason Miller gets his 3rd loss of the season. As a team, they give up 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 10. So for Game 4, Jays go for the series win as they send Trey Yasevich to the mound to go up against Pablo Lopez. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Devers makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Base hit, left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many.
Bregman, off balance feet. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Anthony Santander at the plate. Harper off of first with 2 away. That clips the corner.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Long run, tracks it down. And that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, and on the hill, the big righty, Trey Savage. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The next pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Ripped on a line. Varsho makes the grab, 1 away. Matt Vierman getting ready to hit, and Cindy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Devers. And Devers hits that one. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Now batting Tristan Casas. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Boston,
Leading
and now it'll be Christian
Blue Jays,
Yelich.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Home run number 5 on the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. David Fry, the next to hit. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One out, bases empty. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
This is Bryson Stott. The other way. Off balance feet.
Out.
There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Batting 9th, second baseman.
Stott leads off
Andres
first with 2
Jimenez.
down to the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses, and that is that. Back now at Fenway.
Leading
Now
off
here
for
is
the
Alex
Red Sox.
Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
inside.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Kicks and fires. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he gets Bregman. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. On the ground. And
Foul ball.
foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7th.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Hitter, Max Kepler.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one catches the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Lawrence Butler. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bryce Harper to the plate. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Up next,
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
Butler at second with 2 down. And that one clips the corner. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swung on, belted. Adios, Pelota. So he goes yard to left. His 9th homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. So the lineup flips over. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yelich snags it for the second out.
Now that
and next for the Red Sox,
fielder,
Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
Two balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man aboard, and here is Devers.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And now 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball on that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the finale of this 4-game set.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back inside Fenway Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster. And that's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
There's the strike up high. 2-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Toronto, David Fry.
Third baseman, David Fry.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela on the move to the alley. He's got it. Out number 2. Bryson Stott next up for the Blue Jays.
Bryson Stott.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bottom 4. Here's Alex Bregman. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball.
2 strikes.
Easy drive into the gap for that double. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Line to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Max Kepler.
Now batting designated hitter, Max Kepler.
That one missed. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Not much he can do about that one.
Bryce Elder takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Connor Wong digs in now. 1-1 now. Ground ball could be two. The throw to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, two outs, inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Andres Jimenez. Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air, left field. One away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. Blue Jays down a run. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it hits off the monster. The relay. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. Ball to strike. The pitch. Up the middle, Hamilton. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
We head to the
Red
bottom of
Sox.
the fifth. Now,
Shortstop,
David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number
Now
2
batting,
hitter, Matt
left
Vierling.
fielder, Matt Vierling.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster. The throw into second, headed for the plate, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double. He'll score.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty
now
much
batting,
gifted him first base with a quick free
Alex
pass.
Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And that misses. And it's 2-1. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Foul ball there. Red Sox by 2. And that one ripped to left. Yelich hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the Red
back,
Sox.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
72.
The new pitcher, Chris Murphy.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here comes Christian
Leading off for
Yelich.
Toronto, left fielder Christian Yelich.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a great
Marshall.
approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And it is 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. David Fry now at the plate.
Now batting third baseman.
Hitter's got some
David
good
Fry.
opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Bryson
Now
Stott
batting
will hit
shortstop
next.
Bryson
He
Stott.
made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
just off the outside edge. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two outs. Got him swinging. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Max Kepler.
Hitter, Max Kepler.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately.
Now
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Over to second for 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Derek
Number
Pop.
23.
He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in,
Leading off
Andres
for the Blue
Jimenez.
Jays, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And a foul ball. That's down and in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's the ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Up next,
Lawrence
for the Blue
Butler
Jays,
getting
right
ready to
fielder,
hit.
Lawrence Butler.
The Red Sox up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Catcher,
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Inside ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he tried to nip.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Tim Herron.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. Rutschman off of first with 2 away.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Rafaela makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back here at
Leading
Fenway
off
Park,
for
bottom of the
the
inning.
Red
And
Sox,
stepping in for Boston,
shortstop,
David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
Here's a 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's
Now
one down.
batting, left
Down the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Elder fires. Check swing, called strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Here's
third
Rafael
baseman,
Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Off the
Ball
plate
back in.
inside. And it's 2-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings to first, and Devers is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good.
Now pitching for
New
the Red
pitcher
Sox,
coming on, the veteran Keegan
number
Aiken.
46.
And one thing on him,
Keegan
he's been really
Aiken.
good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now the
Leading off
DH,
for the
Anthony
Blue Jays, the
Santander.
designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Vierling puts it away, and there's one away.
Now batting,
Here's
left
Yelich
fielder,
at the
Christian
dish.
Yelich.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
the center
And now the
fielder,
center
Dalton
fielder,
Varsho.
Dalton Varsho. Hit in the air, left field. Vierling pulls it down, and that is that.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Toronto,
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
26.
bottom of the 8th. Matt
Matt
Strong.
Strong.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So now it's the
Leading
full
off
hitter,
for
Tristan
the Red
Casas.
Sox, first baseman Tristan Casas.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Yelich should have it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third. Fry. And they get Bregman for the out.
Good slider inside right there.
Now
Batter
batting,
fighting to get
right
there, just
fielder,
rolled over it. Got the ground
William
ball.
Abreu.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That misses
Ball
the
3.
zone, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike in there.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching for
Back
the Red
now,
Sox.
and on the mound, the
Number
closer,
43.
Ryan Burr.
Save
Ryan
opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
David Fry
Leading off
digs
for
in now.
Toronto, third baseman David Fry.
That one hooked foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Now
but found a
batting,
way.
shortstop,
Timing on the
Bryson
swing was
Stott.
good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
To the batter now, Bryson Stott.
Ball 3.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Tying run at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the
Now
line
batting,
moving.
second baseman
So now he's got
Andres
2 runners on
Jimenez.
after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Bunting, and he pops it up, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
Here's a 1-1. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Up next
Adley
for the Blue
Rutschman.
Jays,
Next up for the Blue
Adley
Jays.
Rutschman.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. This could end it. Next offering is
2
outside.
strikes.
Up the middle, Bregman. Jump throw, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
And the Jays lose the game and tie the series. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats, they score 1 run on 8 hits, 3 walks, strike out 13 times. Yelich hits a double. So does Rutschman. Yelich hits a home run, gets the RBI. Lawrence Butler gets a stolen base. And for the pitching, Trey Savage gets his 2nd loss of the season. As a team, they give up 3 hits for 3 runs on 9 hits, 3 walks and strike out 7. And with the series tied, the Jays are still a half a game back out of the American League East and hold the first wildcard spot. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next series as the Jays head to Washington to face the Nationals.